You mentioned those no balls, Murali Kartik, and they...
Think he's found the gap though. I don't think it was as fluently hit as most Rohit Sharma shots, but 4 nonetheless, 37 for 1. Right, Shivam Dube, 12 of 14. He's connected that one. That's the reason he's up there, because he can play shots like those. Gee, that must make him feel good. Again, the ball was short.
And then this was right in that arc. The pace from Jason Holder. And where he lined up to hit that, they all combined well.
And he's put that in the gap too. This is well played by Shivam Dube. Connects one, connects the second. I thought the placement was superb here.
And he finds it. Full and straight. At the end of Rohit Sharma. Yeah, we love that. He loves someone.
Not often do we see this from Rohit Sharma. Too early in his innings, trying to be cute. Does play that shot. He has played that shot before, but this time on the slowish surface, just missing it. And Jason Holder has gone for a few runs. Coming back with a big wicket. That of Rohit Sharma. Goes for 15. It's 56 for 2.
That should be a 6. He's such a good hitter of the ball. That's why I think he's more a finisher, but he's got a tremendous opportunity here. But if you ball at him, it's going to go. That is a massive one. That is a huge hit. Humongous hit.
It looks like his natural swing is that swing to leg. Shivam Dube didn't quite get off to a flying start, but boy, he's got the tempo right.
Picked up the slower delivery very early. And boy, can he strike. And the skipper's happy with him too.
What do you reckon that distance was? 80 meters, maybe more.
This time over cover. That's a classy shot from the young man. Consecutive 6s. 3 in the over so far for Dube.
Well, he got 10 runs before this match, before this innings. He's got the ability, that's why he's been picked. And he's showing that with the promotion at number 3, what he can do with the bat.
Which is the reason sometimes statistics don't always tell the full story. He's coming to bat down with a few overs left, and that's why he's got out trying to up the scoring rate.
And he gets there. First half century in T20 internationals for Shivam Dube. And his captain applauds him. End of the over, 93 for 2. Should be taken. Lost sight of it, Karen Pollard. He was approaching the ball like he wanted to take the catch and then pulled out. Hetmeyer gets under this one and takes it. Striking immediately, Hayden Walsh Jr. And it's the big wicket of Shivam Dube.
And he's thrown it away. He should have realized, he should have taken a few deep breaths, because he was clearly looking to hit every ball out of the park. And there it is outside the off stump. He had to reach for it. If it had been within his range, it would have been different. And all that he ended up doing was hitting it up in the air. And Hayden Walsh can say, okay, Skip, you missed that one because of the lights, but no problems. I've still got the man. Fine innings from Dube for 54, India 97 for 3.
Now that's Rishabh Pant.
Got immense ability. Picks up the googly and goes in the direction of the deviation. The full face of the bat presented in the direction where he wanted to hit. That's the reason he made great connection.
He will take that. Virat Kohli hasn't been fun in the middle of the bat.
He's put that in the gap. For Virat Kohli at the moment, the entire world is a gap. Taken on the edge of the circle. The Williams-Kohli saga has just had another chapter written.
maybe Williams was all set to write another chapter, then just bailed out. It was really great watching his reaction. Virat Kohli is gone. That's a good delivery. Slow and short, 121 kilometers per hour.
Excellent change of pace for Kesrick, and it's why they've stuck with him and why he's keeping his mouth shut in this contest. Don't rile the tiger that is Virat Kohli. Just get him out, do the business, the ball doing the talking. Kohli goes for 90.
Now, you really want to study the geometry of that shot. Full of self-belief. Oh, good shot. Good shot. Needed to clear cover indeed. 10-12. That's 4. Should never have been. Should never have been. You can see the frustration. 12 came off the over. It's 144 now for 4.
It's up in the air. Little bit of turn and an easy catch there.
Very, very well bowled. He's bowling it quicker through the air and getting some deviation of the pitch. He favours the leg side, Shreyas Iyer. Again, the bottom hand coming into play. A little bit of turn. Hitting the toe end of the bat, was in the air, and a simple catch in the end. Lost control of the bat. Brandon King taking a simple catch, and the leg spinner has been rewarded for having bowled well in his first 3 overs. Picks up his second wicket. Walsh.
Their spinners. The good effect in the power play. Well, not the power play, the last 5, last 6.
Yeah, what a shot to finish the over and get to 150 at the end of the 70. Because of all the contortions. Well, cleaned him up. Straight delivery. Ravindra Jadeja trying to go over mid-wicket. And today, Kesrick Williams has got a muted celebration to every wicket. The 6th wicket falling for India.
Well, again, pace off the ball doing the trick. Only 113 kilometers per hour. This one, Jadeja full into his swing too early. And he strikes. Look at the reaction again. His 2nd wicket. Say less, do more with the ball. Jadeja goes for 9. It's 164 for 6.
Big swing and the bat's gone to square leg. It is quite humid out there, never easy. Where you're sweating all over, your gloves are wet.
Really funny side this. Rishabh Pant. Why does it happen to him?
Easy catch, very easy catch. Tried to hit it hard, and just lobbed back to Sheldon Cottrell. It's been a brilliant over so far.
The salute from the big Jamaican. Sheldon Cottrell strikes with a wicket. His first in the innings. Pace off again. Washington Sundar getting into the shot. And that's a smart catch by the left-arm seamer. One of the best celebrations you would see in world cricket. Sundar goes without scoring. 167 for 7.
Another big swing. It's in the gap though. A great effort from Evan Lewis. Limited to 2, and India finally ending up with 170 for the loss of 7 wickets in their stipulated 20.
Pierce, spinner, only got 2 overs. 1 for 11. First ball, Deepak Chahar.
Oh, he's decided that he's going to go up.
Oh, it's gone over slip. Was a very good over up to that point. Probably still in. A second over. Right, he connects on that one. Still maybe thick inside half of the bat, but still 4.
Lewis prefers mid-wicket.
Oh, finds a gap on the offside. Left-handers always do that, don't they? They look good when they do it.
Because he's dropped it, but never liked the reverse cup. It's never been the Indian style. Oh, he's dropped it. Another one. Well, had he taken it, would have been a brilliant catch.
And his hand hit the ground.
Been brilliant in the field. Nice sound and long distance.
Well, Washington Sundar put down a catch, and now he's been hammered away for a massive 6. And Evan Lewis gets into a terrific position.
I don't think he got it cleanly. I think he got a top edge over there, and in spite of that, it sailed so deep.
Well, this is another big one. Evan Lewis is looking good. And once again, you might argue that that didn't come from the sweet spot of the bat, but comfortably into the crowd. This is when you get wary of the West Indians, and that's why you see Virat Kohli out there looking a little anxious. This is their format. This is the power game they love. Oh, great shot. Just a pick up of the leg side, not a great delivery. But this is again Evan Lewis and his relationship with India. 50 comes up for the West Indies. Well, go straight, and it's over the side screen, or just on the side screen. Lendl Simmons.
The kind of lengths he's used to. Again, when you look at it from that angle, you know that he's floated up. The batsman doesn't need to use his feet because the pace is high, and it's right.
That should have been stopped. It's one of the things, the last game, the catching was faulty, but some of the ground fielding as well. Wrist work supreme from Lendl Simmons. He took it from outside off stump, says Chahal.
The power that these guys are blessed with. I mean, look at that. There's a fielder there. He must have had maybe one little nervous moment. Have I hit it powerfully enough?
Very well bowled by Sundar. He will love this to get a wicket in his final over. Turn and excellent wicket keeping.
To see if Rishabh Pant gloves came in front of the stumps.
Fine.
Yeah, another good innings from Lewis at the top. Exactly 40, just like that first T20 international. It's 73 for 1.
In the gap, and 4. Wait was back to try.
7.
All the way for 6. And those are the sort of matchups that I'm alluding to. Even if a wicket falls, left-hander taking the ball, coming into him.
Makes it very easy for Shimron Hetmyer because he loves this shot as well. He'll play this any day of the week. Turn into him. That's a natural swing for the left-hander.
The full ball count for something. That is a bad ball. That is a terrible delivery. And it's been smashed by Lendl Simmons.
Now the field that he's got, Shivam Dubey, is very strong on the leg side, long on, deep mid wicket and deep square leg with a short fine leg. So he can afford to bowl stump to stump. This is short asking for trouble. And somebody like a Lendl Simmons who's looking in good touch today, it sits up nicely to be hit into the gap.
Look at the time he had. He almost chased.
Oh, he's got it in the arc. And it's famously said out of the park. So that is the issue. You can bowl 2 good balls in an over, but if one of them thereafter goes for 6, then the over's very easy to convert into a par over.
But again, it was halfway down. Yes, there is the worry that bowlers have that if they pitch it up a good length, they can be lofted for 6. But maybe right under the bat, even for a spinner, might be the delivery to go for.
He's trying again to change the field. I don't think he's getting much support. Now through the offside, that is a gorgeous shot. I think it's full on the rope. As flat as a 6 can be. Oh, this Hetmyer. Some days he gets it right, some days he doesn't. But on a day he does, like today, he's looking very threatening.
With a little bit of dew, the ball skidding on nicely. But what a shot, wow. Just lean back on the drive to get the elevation, heading the boundary cushions on the full. Should be maximum. It's turning out to be a very good over, beginning of the over. Couple of 6s in the first 3 deliveries. The required rate is under control.
Now straighter. Oh, what a catch! Oh, what a catch, Virat Kohli. Right under us. The only danger was if it slide on to the rope. And I'll tell you one other thing. I think he's made it look a little easier. He had an enormous amount to cover.
Well, if he had listened to his wicket-keeper, he would have been a little bit further from the catch too. But luckily he didn't listen or didn't notice the keeper. Is he going to touch the rope? No. That is fabulous control. That is absolutely magical from the captain. Look at that. Oh, wonderful. It's so close. Oh, so close. Oh, so close. But he doesn't touch it. He knows it. What a catch. Brilliant. Hetmeyer's innings is over, 23 of 14 and 1-1-2 for 2.
The towel. Long, wide, good enough. Another 6. I think he's rushing through a little bit, Chahal, and so bowling short.
He's not even trying to turn the ball. He's looking to bowl the quicker delivery, therefore not having control over it. Leg spin is his strength. See the quicker delivery, halfway down, and easy for Nicholas Pooran. He might have just come into bat, but if you bowl it halfway down, makes it easy for the batsman. This is much better.
Having a chat with Chahal this afternoon before the game started. But sometimes talking about his lines, he said if I bowl legs, then the batsman might hit me here, there, everywhere. You can't assume and presume things. Saw Hayden Walsh bowling. He bowled really, really well this evening. Outside off stump, slightly quicker, getting the ball to turn.
Oh, he's got hold of that all right. And that's gone into the stands. It's another very expensive over. 14 of the over. Lendl Simmons goes past 50. 127 for 2.
And short of runs coming good at the right time. Lendl Simmons took his time in the early part of the innings. And he's such a lovely player of the spinners.
If he bowls a tight over. Oh, it could have been another fabulous catch.
Only Jadeja could have attempted that. It was flying wide off him. But it's an over, another one that's not started well for India, taking the pressure off the batsman.
Unbelievable shot. Made the adjustment because of the lack of bounce. Struck it fiercely. Jadeja can't get there. Nobody can get there.
The Yorker going wrong. Going at a good height, knee height. Lovely shot. The left-hander's extra cover drive. This was a length ball. What's happening, Bowie? Can't bowl length balls at this stage.
And also a decent pace at 132. The ball coming onto the bat nicely. It's a majestic shot. Very graceful when you look at the left-hander play the shot. Got to be some variations. We saw the West Indies boast a lot of cutters and slower deliveries. Maybe the wet ball is not helping. That's a wonderful shot though.
Captain liked it. West Indies players are awesome. How good this man. 12 innings without a 50. His last 50 was against India in the World T20. That semi-final. Takes his time. He's not a Hetmeyer or a Pooran or a Pollard to go straight away, but he provides solidity. Even better. They're sprinting it at this stage. 15 of Bhuvaneshwar's comeback over. It's 142 for 2. Just 29 needed.
Taking the bowler on. He is full of confidence. He wants to finish in a hurry. He's dealing in boundaries once he's crossed his 50. 3 boundaries and then over 15 of it.
Yeah, so once again, ball in the air. But this time you would maybe think Shreyas Iyer made the best possible effort. Now let's have a look again.
It was right in the middle of both of them. A knuckle delivery. Just went right behind. Just stopped for a bit there. Shreyas Iyer possibly at the back of his mind thinking he shouldn't get into a clash with Rohit Sharma. Never easy. Just eluding those outstretched hands. Also, one more thing which, on observation, I'm just trying to figure out the number of slower deliveries or the kind of deliveries which the West...
Conceded 15 in the last. Take another 4. Take another glorious shot from another West Indian. What a performance this has been. Look at the overs left. Look at the runs to get. Shaking his head as he would.
Yeah, this is so refreshing. Watching Nicholas Pooran bat. He's got shots on either side of the wicket. And just the flourish of that bat. Just the bat flow. So beautiful to watch. Wonderful elegance of a left-hander. His great wrists as well to guide it either to the left or to the right of those fielders.
The thing about Nicholas Pooran, Karthik, is equally good and devastating against spinners and seamers. So
in Mumbai.
Sweet. And once again, into the crowd for some crowd catch practice. Nicholas Pooran is first game of the series, and I don't think the Indian fans have seen him as much. Boy, he's a player to watch. 168 for 2. Another knuckleball. Loose. Off the pitch. His power, his strength, Nicholas Puran. Really suited for this format of the game. I think Karthik made a very good point. That's an area of improvement and addressal for India. Too many knuckleballs. And the idea is good, to take the pace off. It's a difficult ball to bowl as well as the ball in fashion at the moment, but maybe off-cut his leg. 2 needed. Another cracking shot. It's found the gap as well. So as we thought, Nicholas Puran with the winning hit. They all get up. The first win of the series, it's 1-all. It was very close to being 1-all in the first match. And Pollard as captain has got an important win. West Indies beat India. This time it's West Indies chasing down the score as it was India chasing down in Hyderabad. But in the end, you got with Mar, the gap between the two teams, winning by 8 wickets. Well done, West Indies, and Virat Kohli will be the first one to acknowledge that, that's for sure. So West Indies won 173 for 2. Lendl Simmons, 67 not out, was fantastic. He's just a good player, sees his team through once again against India.
Get ahead.